Hey y'all, Mr. Tim's here. This is a video on the Samsung 7 series. This is a 65-inch curved. We picked this up, Smart TV. We picked this up from Walmart around Christmas time, and I'm just going to do a little video on it. I've still got the box. Let me go show you the exact model number we're dealing with because there's a bunch of different models out there. All right, so 65-inch, and here's the big box here. See 7 series, that's the most important thing. But here's our stock number there, and you see the 7300 FXZA at the end. There's about 3 or 4 different levels of most Samsung smart TVs. So some of the features, they say 4K Ultra processor, HDR. They got the Smart TV Universal Guide, Pure Color, 4K, of course, works with Apple AirPlay, Alexa, Google Assistant, Netflix. It's got a Hulu button on there and a Prime Video button on there. We'll get through all that, but that's our box and what we're dealing with. Now I'm still using 2 remotes. My old DirecTV remote, we'll get rid of that. We don't need that. But here's our Samsung, and this is the same kind of look that they've had for the last few models of Samsung video TVs. Some really different things is they got the Prime Video button there, Hulu button. Those are a little bit new, but everything else kind of looks the same. It's a little bit smaller footprint. So I got the curved TV because we're back here in the quarter and I want to get the maximum kind of width. So having the curve really gives us more TV in this area. You can see how it's bending around there. I'm able to get a larger TV in this area. Downfall to having a curved TV that I really didn't understand is, do you see all the light coming from behind? At every angle, there's light wherever you come from, and even if you have lights behind you, you can see. So that's one thing to take into consideration when you're watching really dark movies. We have to kind of make sure that there's no lights behind us or we won't be able to see anything. Other than that, I really like the resolution. Don't let this picture fool you. This is my old DirecTV input. I don't have digital hooked up to it right now. I will show you some better clarity pictures, but this picture is kind of poor because I have old DirecTV. I don't have a digital box. So one thing I wanted to get to, I'm going to turn it off. And this is how it looks when it turns off. And so this is pretty indicative of how fast it comes on. Some of the other TVs took a long time to populate and get cranked up. And then it always does this bottom part down here where it kind of has your smart apps. I'll do that one more time. It has your smart apps down there at the bottom. It has some advertisements for some rental movies, some free movies. Down at the bottom, I think it's kind of neat. So I got our apps pulled up. It's got your basic apps that you would have on any kind of smart TV. I don't think there's anything special here. The Samsung Plus TV is kind of like free TV, that it has kind of digital TV, and I'll definitely show you that. But the processor's working fast on this. I've got a pretty good signal in here. I can get things loaded, videos loaded pretty fast on here with my Wi-Fi that I have. So I'm just giving you kind of real-time examples of how fast this is coming up, and we're already on Prime there. So exit and back out. So I'm going to exit out of here, and I'm just going to use the regular remote that it comes with, not my DirecTV remote, and I'm going to go up. And now what we've got here are digital channels that are loaded onto this that just were there. This is coming through my internet from Samsung. When I set it up, it was really easy. It does have a guide. They too take a little bit longer to load because they're coming from the internet, but this is a kind of a neat bonus that we really weren't expecting, and we kind of find ourselves watching just all sorts of different things on here that we didn't know that were here. And so and just kind of some of your sillier stuff that you might watch on the internet anyway, you can watch it right on TV kind of seamlessly. Again, I'm back in the apps. There is a just jam-packed with apps already loaded on it. There's the manual there if you wanted to dive into it. I'm really happy with this user experience. It's really intuitive. It's easy. There's a lot here. So if you're used to smart TVs, it's really intuitive. If not, this one's really very simple to use. So it does have the sound kind of softening mode. So when you get commercials that are really loud, it kind of takes those out. The sound output, I definitely need to get another sound bar because I think it's a little weak back behind there. So I'm definitely going to probably get a soundbar upgrade. That's one thing, because I seem to have to get it really, really cranked up really high as far as the volumes to hear with any kind of background noise in there. So, color, sleep timer, all the normal things that you would really expect, picture and things like that. And so one of my favorite features is I've got it turned off now, and we've got, you can see over there's a Nintendo Switch that the kids use, and then they got the old Wii U there as well. So when you got a controller here, and there's one of their Nintendo Switch, we can just turn on the controller, and the TV is off now. So the controller's turning on, and as soon as it recognizes that the switch has been turned on, the TV turns on because they're paired up. And I really like that feature because you don't have to go searching for a bunch of remotes. You just hit the button, you turn it on, and boom, there you are, you're playing. So really like that feature. When you go out, let's say, and we'll take it back to sleep mode, we'll let it sleep. It turns off and it kind of goes back. It stays on that input, so you do have to find the remote. You would have to find the remote and then change it with the source button here. And then we go back to our sources. But you can see how it's got the Nintendo Switch there recognized. Game console, it calls that the Wii U, which it's not on. So we'll skip by that. And you can see that it has their little red circles saying it's on or off, and then we could get back to the TV, and that's just a regular. And for some reason, I don't know why, during this video, the DirecTV box decided to reboot, but or whatever. But we can easily, I'll use this remote and I can watch some digital stuff. Just that fast. You can see a little lag in these, but really cool. Overall, y'all, I'm very happy. I've got it on the stand here. I've got it in the corners, everything I want. The only downfall I really found was the reflection, but the picture quality on this digital, the Curve TV really gives it a 3D view. I know it's going out of style, but this is still kind of indicative of what you would get with a 7 Series flat. So really, really happy with it. It's very fast, pairs well with my internet, and I'm just very, very pleased with it. If y'all got any questions or comments, give me a shout. Thanks, y'all.